Hello, I'm Instructor Ju from the JNY Crochet channel, and today I brought this bottle holder bag to share the step-by-step with you. It's a piece that I really like because I love always carrying my little bottle with me so I don't forget to stay hydrated. And if you like it too, here's a really nice piece for you to learn with me. To make this bag, I'm going to use the Amigo Love yarn from Linhas Corrente, but you can use any yarn of this thickness. I'm going to use a 2.75 mm crochet hook with this yarn, and I'll leave some recommendations for you on the screen of other yarns you can also use to make this piece. Try to keep the same hook size so your stitches don't end up a lot different from mine. But if your stitches are different, your bag will end up a little bigger, okay? If your stitches are bigger than mine, or if you use thicker yarn, the bag will be bigger. So be careful when choosing your materials. I'll leave you some yarn recommendations, okay? The yarns I recommend for making this piece, and also some really nice crochet hook kits. And now let's get to our step-by-step. I hope you like it. The class is really great. So go ahead and give this video a like, share this video, leave your comment down below, and let's go learn, learn, learn. We're going to start here by making the magic ring. So I make a little E, insert the hook here, and pull the yarn through. And I'm going to make in this first round 3 double crochets. 3 correntinhas. 3 and 3 double crochets. I make 3 more chains. And again the 3 double crochets. I make 3 chains again and once more 3 double crochets. And that way we'll have a total here 4 groups of 3 double crochets and 3 chain loops. Left between one set of 3 double crochets and the next. Finishing these 4 blocks here, we're going to close our magic ring by pulling this yarn that has followed us throughout this first row. I'm going to close this magic ring tightly, and I'll finish here with 3 chains and a slip stitch into this first one. A little stitch here from our row. I ended up with a square like this. This little square here is very important. So check your row to see if you made the right number of stitches here. That way your piece will turn out right, okay? So it will have the correct shape. After finishing this row, we're going to go over here with slip stitches until we reach the space with 3 chains. That's where we'll start. The next row here on our piece. Here, we're going to make a shell in each corner. So, here in this first corner, I'm going to make the 3 double crochets. 3 chains and 3 double crochets all right here in the same place. So I ended up with this fan here, forming the first little corner. I'm going to make a chain, and I'm going to make the next fan here. Inside these 3 foundation chains here, I always make 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. All right, here in the same place. So I finished here with the second corner. I'm going to repeat this all the way around. I make a chain, I go to the next corner, and I make the fan right here inside. A fan of 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. I make 1 chain, and the next shell, the same thing, 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. This way we will form the 4 corners of our square. Here at the end, make one chain, close with a slip stitch. And this little square here, look, it will already be done. Now we're going to the next round. I'm going to go through here with slip stitches to the corner space. And I'm going to do it again, shell over shell here in the corner. I make 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. I ended up with this little corner here. I make 1 chain, and I'm going to put 3 double crochets here in this space of 1 chain from the previous row. I make 1 chain, and then a shell over a shell here in the next corner. I'm going to repeat this all the way around. So I make a little chain here, 3 double crochets in here, a chain and shell over shell, a chain, 3 double crochets, a chain and shell into shell. I'll go like this until it's finished here. My career, I finished my career here. I'm going to pass with very low grades. And arriving here in the corner, we're going to repeat the fan of 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. However, from this row on, we won't be working here anymore, okay? Between one fan and the other, with this block here of 3 double crochets, we're going to make 1 chain. We're going to go into this first space here and make 2 double crochets. I come here into this next space without making any chains. I also put 2 double crochets here in this other little space of 1 chain. I make a chain and come to the base shell, making a shell over the shell here. And this is the same shell that we will always make in these corners here. I'm going to make 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. And then I'll repeat this all the way around. So I make the shell here in the corner. I make 1 chain, 2 double crochets here in this first space, and 2 double crochets here in the second space. 1 chain and shell in shell. So it keeps going. Like this, shell over shell. Shell, 1 chain, 2 double crochets here and 2 double crochets here. Here, 1 chain and shell over shell. 1 chain, 2 double crochets here and 2 double crochets here. Here, 1 chain and shell over shell. Okay? And then our piece will start to take on this bag shape. It will start to come up here. I'm going to do this all the way around until the end of the row. I've finished the row here. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the space of the fan. And here I'm going to start the next row by making a fan on top of a fan. I make 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. So I have a fan on top of a fan here, and I'm going to make a chain. 2 double crochets here in this 1 chain space from the previous round. 2 double crochets here in this next 1 chain space from the previous round. 1 chain and shell over shell. Here where we have the base shell, we make a shell on top of it. I place 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. It will look like this here. Shell, 1 chain, 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, 1 chain, and shell on top of shell. Here's the first side. We're going to repeat this on all sides, okay? Throughout the whole round, we're going to do it just like this. I'm going to go all the way around. When we get to the end of the round, we'll have our round looking like this, and we're going to repeat it. The same one. The same pattern, the same step-by-step process. For several rounds until we reach the size we want for our piece. So I will always slip stitch over to here. I do it here. The shell, inside this shell from the previous round, I make 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. I chain 1, 2 double crochets here in this chain 1 space, 2 double crochets here in this other chain 1 space, 1 chain and shell in the shell. Shell always with 3 double crochets, 3 chains, and 3 double crochets. And then it will look just like this. We keep doing this all the way around for the entire round. And the next round will be the same way. And then if you want to make your piece all in one color, just keep working until you reach the size you want for your little bag. And if you want to change colors, make your bag colorful with more than one color, just work as many rounds as you want with the first color. Cut the yarn. And you're going to do the number of rounds you want with the next color and then with the next color. And like that until you finish the number of colors you want and also the size of the bag you want. So I'm going to do it here. The number of colors. With this first one, the number of rows, right? With this first color here. I'm going to finish this one here and keep making a few more rows. Then I'll cut the yarn, change the color, and keep following these same steps here until it's finished. This is the measurement for my little bag, okay? And then you can do it the same way. Here, I've already made the number of rows I want. For this first color, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you guys, and then rows. And then I cut my yarn. And I'm going to pick up the next color here. And I'm going to start here. The next row. And then you just start here, look. Right from the fan. You bring the yarn through here. And you start your row. Working here as usual, okay? With whatever color you want. And then go ahead. Make this row here, and then you'll do the next rows until you reach the exact size you want for your piece. So that's how it's turning out. Here, this little row with the new color. And then you can use as many colors as you want, as many color changes as you like, so you can make a whole little bag with it. With leftover yarn, okay? With scraps that you have. You can make each row a different color. Or, just keep making it with whatever colors you want, okay? With a gradient. Anyway, you can put it together. Make this little bag. with this color changing effect, okay, with as many colors as you want in a really nice way. And you can even reuse, right? Make an economical piece, right? With leftovers, yarn scraps too if you want, okay? And then to change the color, just do it like this, okay? Finish the row where you want to make the change. Cut the yarn. And take the new color and work just like this, okay? Starting the next row. And make as many rows as you want with it. Cut the yarn. When you want to change again, cut the yarn at the end of the last row that you want to make with this color. Take another color and do the same. Keep repeating this process until you finish the size of the piece and the number of colors, right, that you want to add to your piece as well, regardless of the number of rows you want to make with each color as well. So I'm going to make mine here. I'm going to work on the next rows here, and I'll come back when I'm done to show you how we're going to finish it and do the final touches. And also the strap, right? I'll give you a suggestion for that too, so you can make it as well. You can make it without a strap or with a strap too, just the way I'm going to teach you. And while I'm working on my piece here, remember to like the video. If you've made it this far and haven't liked it yet, do it now so you don't forget. Like it, share it a lot. And help me out, support my work here. Also help me spread this wonderful art that is crochet. You can now also become a member here on my channel to support my work, and you'll even get access to exclusive benefits. For just $4.99 you can become a member and support my work. If I've helped you in any way and you want to give back that support and affection, join us, become a member. Click on the little join button below and choose your plan. And if you want to go from beginner to advanced in crochet and also have access to all my courses on exclusive crochet projects, practical courses with step-by-step lessons. Come learn with me. Get access to all my courses gathered in one place at Club du Crochet. Click the link below in the video description, or open your phone's camera and point it at this QR code right here. So you can get to know Club du Crochet and join. Come and become my exclusive student too, my diamond student. You'll find the best of crochet in the club. Come and become my student too. So here everyone, I finished working my rows. I made 10 rows with light pink. And I changed the color. I was going to use gray, but I ended up using pink. And then I made 6 little rows. And now the next row I'm going to make will already be the finishing one. The edging that forms the handles. I'll show you how we're going to do it. I'm going to work here with single crochet on top of each base stitch, including that chain we have as a base. We're going to do that too. And then when we get to this meeting point here where we have that decrease of 2 stitches on one side and 2 stitches on the other, we're going to skip these 2 double crochets here, go to the next one, and then yes, make a single crochet. So there will be this decrease here. You have to pay attention. And then yes, just keep going as usual. Single crochet for each base stitch until you get inside the fan. When you get inside the fan, make 2 single crochets. And make our chains to form the strap of the bag. You can make this strap with as many chains as you want. And I'm going to make it here with 120 chains. After finishing the 120 chains, just work the 2 single crochets here in the next fan. And here we keep making the single crochets and keep working the same way until we reach the other corner so we can form the next loop. And then, finishing this row, we can fasten off the yarn and be left with this loop made only of chains. Or we can reinforce this chain cord to make a stronger loop, which is what I'm going to do actually. So I'm going to make single crochets here on top of each base stitch again. When I get to this middle part, I'm going to skip a single crochet on each side. Yeah, I'll make the next stitch with a single crochet, creating a small decrease. And then I keep making a single crochet on top of each stitch from the previous row. And then when we get to the loop, we'll start working single crochets on top of each foundation chain. And then, after finishing working all along the chain, just keep going the same way. Keep making single crochets on top of each foundation stitch. When you get to this middle part, you're going to skip these 2 single crochets here. And in the next one, we make a single crochet. And keep going until you reach the next loop. Do it the same way as well. To finish the row, just join with a slip stitch and fasten off the yarn. And that's it, your bag will be finished with this reinforced strap, which I really like. Tell me in the comments how you prefer yours. Do you prefer it made only with chains or with chains and single crochet? To make it stronger and more secure. And I hope you enjoyed this class, this step-by-step guide that I wanted to share with you to help you make this bag. Super beautiful, really cool, and great for us to use during the summer and even at other times of the year. Because water is always necessary, it's always good to carry a water bottle so we don't forget to stay hydrated. If you like this class, leave me a like and share the video, and also send it especially to that friend of yours who you know likes crochet. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can receive all the notifications and become a member. Also support and sponsor the work I do here on the channel by clicking the Become a Member button right below the video. So you not only support my work, but also get access to exclusive benefits here on the channel, like the section of exclusive videos for members. Now, if you want to become one of my exclusive students and have access to my entire method from beginner to advanced, improve your technique or learn from scratch the right way too, click the link that's here in the description of the video or use this QR code that's showing up on the screen to become my student in the Club du Crochet. Get access to my diamond crocheter method so you can become a professional crocheter who masters the technique and has no doubts when it's time to crochet. And who makes perfect pieces that don't twist, don't curl up, and don't get wavy either. In the club, you'll not only learn the technique but also my exclusive pieces. All my exclusive creations are inside the club for you to learn every step in detail. There are several practical courses that you can also find inside. To learn everything and know all about the club, just click the link here in the video description or through the QR code that's showing up for you right now. That's all for today. Thank you for all your support. Here's another lesson recommendation for you to watch, and I'll see you in the next class. Big hug, and see you then.